I want to make this message about an experience that I've had recently. It's kind of like a recurring theme that's happened in my life, but I want to, but I think that it may resonate for some of you, if not all of you. So I thought that it would be a good time to kind of revisit that, or rehash this concept. But you know, it's about the synchronicities that we experience in our lives and what it means. So I know that I may have made a post or a video about how to know when you're in alignment. And one of those things was synchronicities, will come. And, things will kind of just happen out of the blue for you. And I experienced some synchronicities recently that I'm going to share with you all. Many of you know that I'm working with a wealth coach, and we're kind of going through like a phased approach when it comes to growing my money. And we're at the place where I've already started, acquiring property, land, and that sort of thing. So we're moving kind of into the space where we're looking into like business moves, right? So business acquisition, business investments, that sort of thing or whatever when it comes to actual businesses. And I've been kind of toying with this idea, for a little while, and I hadn't put a lot of energy into it until recently. And so I started to, I think I might have taken 3 or 4 hours, not even a whole lot of time, but 3 or 4 hours just to do some research on, business acquisition, to do some research on, kind of what to look for, different things like that. And it wasn't a week later that I started to receive messages from people calling or reaching out to me, asking me about business opportunities. They had no idea that I moved into that phase, right? There's nothing that I would have written on Facebook that would make sense for somebody to think that I wanted to acquire a business or invest in a business. But people still reached out to me about business opportunities. Crazy, right? Actual investment opportunities. And so I say all of this to say, the Alchemist, yeah, that's the book. The Alchemist has a quote that reads, "When you want something, the entire universe conspires with you." That's one of my favorite quotes. But I'm gonna go out on a limb here and add to that and say, when you want something and put energy into something, the entire universe will conspire with you. So this message today comes for me to share with you all. Just go do it. Put some energy into your dreams. Put some energy into your goals and see what you get back, right? If it comes back, a lot of us are not doing what needs to be done or making the moves that need to be made because we don't believe in ourselves. We're not making the moves because we don't think that we'll have the support that we need. We're not making the moves because we don't know if it's for us. Listen, if the idea came for you, if it came to you, and you didn't steal it from somebody else, if the idea came to you, then it's for you. That's the only validation that you need. That is yours, is that it came to you, right? Go do it. Because what will happen is as you start to put energy into it, even if you're just doing research, kind of like what I was doing, even if you're just doing research, but you're putting some effort into it, you'll see that the universe will start to send people your way. It begins to whisper on your behalf. Hey, go talk to her. Hey, go talk to him, right? And now you got people showing up and they don't even know that they're being divinely guided. that they are being divinely guided to bring resources into your life, right? Because you put the energy forth. Okay? Now, on the flip side, that's the first message, right? The first message is to just go do it. Whatever it is that you have been thinking about, that goal that you've been kind of putting off for a while, put some energy into it and see what comes back to you. That's the first message. The second message is when you begin to receive resources, right? When the universe moves on your behalf and it starts to send you resources, do not squander them. And what I mean by that is, if somebody comes to you with some, with some information, or, in the wheelhouse of what you're looking to do, have a conversation with them. Have a conversation with them. I don't care what you think of them, because there's a message. There's something there for you to have, right? There's something there for you to gain, okay? The worst thing that you can do is to refuse the resources that were sent to you in divine order. That's the worst thing that you can do, is not like the messenger. The universe doesn't give a fuck who brings you the message, okay? It's not about who brings you the message, right? It's about how you receive it. So make sure that you're in the space where you're able to actually receive help from the universe, because what will happen if you don't is you'll begin to shut down your own blessings, right? Because if you gave somebody something and they sent it back, how many more times are you gonna send them gifts or send them resources if they just sent it back, or they was bullshitting with them? That's a slap in the face. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying, when it's all said and done, is go out here, put energy into your goals, put energy into your dreams, and expect the universe to answer on your behalf. And when it does, you respond. That's the message. When it does answer on your behalf, make sure you respond.